Alright guys, what's up? Zombie's back. I have been putting out shit for videos lately, and I'm gonna tell you why. So, remember way back in July when I was having mic issues? Mototech gave me one of his mics, and I thought all of my problems were solved, but they weren't. That mic and then the mic I got afterwards also didn't work. So, there may or may not be something wrong with my camera's audio. This is a new mic that I just got. It's a Sony mic. I'm really hoping that it's gonna work. This is my ride testing it out. What's up, man? If you're watching this, it means that my mic does work, which is good, and hopefully it stays like that. So for some weird reason, the new mic, the second new mic, the one that Clay let me borrow, it just stopped recording audio altogether. And I'm not entirely sure why, but then a friend of mine sold me his GoPro, and it came with a mic. So I was using that mic in the drift until I got the GoPro set up on my helmet, which is really hard with the GT Air, by the way. And that mic worked for like the first ride or so, but after that it sounded like when you have someone on speakerphone. That's what my audio sounded like. It was awful. So hopefully this new mic, it's a little bit higher quality. Hopefully this new mic is okay. Hopefully it works. I'm really, really hoping that it does. Because I miss motovlogging. I like motovlogging. I love you guys. It's just very, very frustrating when literally all of your shit stops working. The GoPro that I just got, I got a new mic adapter for it, plugged it in to test it out, and when I plugged it out, it took like all of the insides with it. So my friend who sold it to me was kind enough to refund me, because I mean I wasn't even abusing it. It's not like I was like wiggling it like back and forth like crazy, but still I felt awful, like really awful. So I no longer have a GoPro, and I'm too broke to buy a GoPro because the money I got back from that is going towards fixing my 250's fork seals. More of the story is I'm just fucking broke, but that's okay, because hopefully this new mic will allow me to motovlog again, which makes me happy. So yesterday, Squid with Gear and I went up to Globe, and we met up with Agent Cox, who's a really nice guy. Definitely go check him out, follow him. We also met up with Timiges Phoenix, SoCalma, Lynx. He rides the sexy ass Z1000. And I feel, the Moto Hippie. If I left any of you guys out, I'm sorry. And it is a beautiful fucking day to ride right now. It's like 80 something degrees. Clouds are all white and fluffy. Anyway, so we went to Globe yesterday, and I didn't record because I was too lazy. And silly me, instead of charging all of my cameras and my Senna and stuff, I decided that I was gonna go out and party until 2 in the morning. So none of that stuff happened. But anyways, the reason I was telling you guys about Globe is because on the way to meet up with Squid, it was right at the intersection of like Golf Links and Prudence or Pantano, one of those right by the CVS. And it has that really shitty patch of road. And normally it doesn't ever really bother me, other than it's shitty and it's bumpy and it hurts my booty sometimes. But right as I was coming up to the intersection, the light turned yellow. And I'm like, I really don't want to brake that hard. I'm kind of lazy. So I just accelerated to make it through the light on time. Which, I mean, even if I was going the same speed, I could have made it. It would have been a little bit iffy. But anyways, right as I accelerated, I guess I hit like just the wrong patch of really shitty road. And I got the most violent tank slapper I've ever seen. Well, I mean, That's the first and only tank slapper I've had so far. And I haven't ever seen one before in real life. But it was pretty bad. For those of you wondering about speed, I was going maybe like 50, 55. I was not going super fast. I guess I accelerated right when I hit a really shitty patch of road, and it hit just like the right wavelength. And it's a brand new tire too. Like, I just broke it in yesterday. And at the time I got the tank slapper, it was like fresh. I had like maybe 3 miles on it. So I don't know if the new rubber had anything to do with it. And the fact that my front tread pattern doesn't match the back because they're different tires. Which, by the way, I will be changing those as soon as I can afford it. Because that was absolutely terrifying. So I'm sorry that I didn't catch the tank slapper on camera for you guys. My camera was dead because I was drunk the night before. Didn't think to plug anything in. I've had like a little bit of head shake before, but this was a legitimate tank slapper. Like, my handlebars were like slapping so hard against the tank. Had tank slapper, obviously, duh, zombie, but I don't know. It was thrashing back and forth so bad. It was super violent. It only slapped for about 3 seconds before I got it under control. Basically, I have Sin City Slick to thank for saving my life, because I watched one of his videos and he went through a tunnel or some shit and he got like a baby tank slapper, and he said that he just accelerated through it. So in the spur of the moment, like, my handlebars are completely out of control. Like, I'm weaving in between 2 lanes, like trying to get my bike under control. And I knew not to fight it, because with some people say that they can use brute force to straighten it out, but I don't know if you've noticed, I'm 125 pounds and I'm about this thin. There's no way that I'm gonna brute force, like, intimidate anything into shape at this point. So I don't know why, for some reason I just remembered accelerate through it, but I did. I just grabbed a little bit of throttle, not a whole bunch. I just grabbed a moderate amount of throttle. I don't know if it helped or not, but I just kind of pressed on the rear brake. I didn't slam on it, I just kind of pressed it. Obviously it didn't hurt any, but after that it just kind of fell back into line. It was just like that, it was over. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, just grab a little bit of throttle. I guess it makes the front end lighter. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what I did. I've heard of some people like pulling in the clutch, and that seems to help. But I don't know if maybe sharing this will help somebody, because it definitely helped me. When I got off the bike at the gas station, like, my hand was like literally shaking. But yeah, moral of the story, if you get a tank slapper, just accelerate through it. I'm just very glad that Tessa decided that she didn't hate me and didn't try and buck me off the rest of the way. She was not happy. She was very upset, throwing a mild temper tantrum. It's probably because I didn't get her that new rear tire, huh? Huh, baby? You want some new shoes? I know. Mama ain't got that cash yet. So yeah, you guys, I'm so sorry for the lack of videos. I've had absolutely no audio. None whatsoever. But I'm back now. Hopefully it stays that way. I've got a video in mind for you guys for Halloween. Because I'm going to be Catwoman. I've got everything I need except for I'm going to be Catwoman on the bike. So I need a matching helmet, and I'm broke as fuck. So I looked throughout the rest of the house, and I'm going to mod one of my spare helmets that I've had for fucking ever. And I'm going to try and put ears on it, and we'll see how that goes. So, yeah, that's going to be a Halloween video for you guys. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to do my best to try and put out more videos. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I wish that I had better audio, and I wish that I had better cameras, but I'm broke, so we're just gonna have to make do with what I have for the time being. And of course this happens like right when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, that's so shitty. In my last video, I told you guys, yeah, I'm going to do this and this and this and this, and then nothing for like 3 weeks. I'm a terrible YouTuber. So yeah, you guys, please, please, ride safe out there. If you get a tank slapper, hit the throttle. Ride safe, and may the force be with you, young Padawans. Peace.